Morning. Right, so today we're going to go through what I like to call a two-finger taper. Basically, it's the easiest way kind of to space out a decent taper. So this is a 1.5 closed that I've taken up to just below the occipital bone. So I'm allowing a two-finger depth to go from just below the occipital bone to just over it with a connection point. So I've put my base in as a 1.5 closed, and then 2 fingers below that is a mini trimmer line, which is what I'm doing now. Cleaning that off, and now it's a half guard open and a half guard closed. So that 1.5 that I did at the beginning is my baseline. It's like I don't go above that. It's like controls me, and I stay underneath that. And then I've done a half guard open right underneath it, and then a half guard closed, and then I took the guard off, and then I used the open clipper, closed clipper, and the same thing now. And you see that line just comes out. I'm a bit of a geek when it comes to all this stuff, really. So here's a close-up of the kind of, I'm just using, you can see the taper, so I'm quite closing it down a little bit. So here you go, here's the connection point. So here's the 2 fingers part. So now it's going up just above the occipital bone, kind of on it, but the base of the skull. So I'm using the base of the skull to kind of like scoop out. And you see this is a 2.5, so it's a 2 open. So that leaves me enough colour depth. And then underneath now I'm going to use the same steps as I did before, but this is a 1.5 open to kind of just edge up underneath that, then closed. Then a 1 open. And then I'm getting it closer, and now it's at half open, just to knock out that very bottom patch. See, because the key to all of this is what I tell a lot of my students, and here goes my zero gap seniors, but what I do is, it's everything. Every time with the taper lever I put any guard on or do anything, I always go long, always, which is like I put the taper lever fully out, so I leave as much on. The whole point of crafting a haircut that you want is not cutting off what you want, it's actually leaving on. And that's a really key thing. It sounds daft, but you're crafting, you're sculpting a haircut. So you're trying to find what the perfect haircut with the hair you've got, but the way you do that is by leaving as much on as possible rather than just cutting it off. And I can't stress that enough. If you get that into your head, it really works for you. So here you go, I'm using my high vis to line that up one side, and now I'm going to line up this side. On my line up, so I try and make them as sharp as possible, leaving enough hair. I never spray them on. Hate spray. Mainly because the customer can't do it themselves. I just think it's daft that you're going to put this stuff on and it doesn't last. It lasts to the end of the day until it rains or they have a shower or something. So I don't really get that. And here you go. Here's the finished kind of tapered back. It smooths right out. I think you could probably refine with some thinning scissors. And this is a customer in the shop, so this took me, I don't know, 40 minutes, maybe 45. It's got great hair, to be fair. It's really thick. There you go. That's a taper. Anyway, like and subscribe. My name's Luke.